Hi, my name is Milena Crameri. I'm the choreographer and the concept ideator of Metropolis. And this is my sister.
Hi, I'm Dorotea Crameri and I'm the composer of Metropolis.
The idea came last year when I was actually looking at a documentary on Netflix. And it was about consumerism and a bit like a reflection of today's society. And for some reason I started thinking about Metropolis, the movie that has been made 100 years ago, and also the book that has been written in 1925. I studied it in school, and it was always in the back of my mind. So when I started thinking about the concept for the performance that I've been commissioned here in the opera, this kind of popped up, and I thought it would be a perfect moment to show this again and to reflect on this theme, since it's been 100 years and the book and the movie speaks about 2026. So for me at the beginning it was quite clear that I would work with Dorotea. We've been working already a lot, and well, we know each other very well. So I already proposed to her, and we started speaking about it since the beginning.
Yeah,
I had to think a lot about how to put the story that is in a book, that is shown through different scenes and goes between present and past and thoughts very seamlessly in written words. And also in the movie it's easier to have a cut scene. So I had to really think about how to put it together on stage with dancers and with the live performance. Plus, because it's not an adaptation but more inspiration, the performance is inspired by the story. We also wanted to put a bit of our own touch in it and our own interpretation and reflection, like the title suggests, yeah, of our times. So
and one of the early work we did was to gather information and also have a clear image of what we want to say, what is our message, and also how do we want to portray certain characters that are present in the book and the movie. And that was also a little bit challenging sometimes, because as it's 100 years, something has changed now. Some characters need to have a different energy and be portrayed in a different way. So there was like one of the early work we did was really like analyze everything we could find, read the book, watch the movie multiple times, sit down and really go through various things that we thought were important, and or also how can we translate this nowadays and today. The process was like, what really helped was this talk we had about the concepts and how to portray things, which means I could know more about the mood that I wanted to set for the audio. I tried to sometimes give a little homage of what the music was in the old movie of Operse, but it's like small details that for me was like, okay, who knows, the movie maybe will hear a little something out of it, but mostly it was like created new with our concepts. And it really helped to talk, and the inspiration came really from talking, from looking at things and analyzing them and trying out. No, I often work with dance. We've had some collaboration also with Opera Bałtycka, but they were like always much smaller
for the young
pieces.
choreographers. Yeah.
But I love working with dance, and it's something that I've been doing for some years now, and I want to keep doing.
It was very nice to have this collaboration with Dorotea because, like she said, from the beginning on, we both read the book, made out notes, thought about the way, mostly the concept, like the theme, the core themes that we want to portray, and some keywords. For example, we have the theme of the heart that comes through the movement, but also through the music a lot, and the general concept and the scenery, how I put it together. and also the theme of the clock, of time passing, also to call back to the fact that it's been made 100 years ago, and it goes so from past, future vision to present, and so the clock is very present in this performance as well. And yeah, it's just been nice to build this up together and to know that we are actually creating something new with the new music. So I could write the script and prepare the scenes and think about everything, knowing that Dorotea would create the music also on it, and we could really craft it together. So it's not like I heard the music before and I had to think what would work well with this. I could tell Dorotea, okay, in this scene we have this and this and this, and we exchange our thoughts, and together she then created the music, and we could do this at the same time.
Yes, a mix of that and some work done before, because one of the first thing I did was to create the motifs for each character, like the main characters, so that a mood could be established and we could also like talk about it.
Yes.
And then based on this motif of the character, depending on in which scenes they come and what they do, then I would craft the scene specifically.
Yeah, and I would go sometimes into the studio or think about it and improvise, thinking of like, okay, this character, for example, Rotwang, he will move a bit like a snake sometimes. He will have this hand, this robotic hand that he moves. He's melancholic, he has this and that, and then I would improvise on maybe some other songs as well and send her, or try with the dancers already, and on some other songs and speak about the mood, and Dorotea would create her own
build
thing,
around
that.
Like, yeah, we also talked about like Rotwang, for example, and the robot, on this like mix of real person, but also these robotic parts, so that the music could be a mix of something that it's like an instrument, which in this case it's the piano, but then there's also a lot of mechanical sounds of like gear and a little bit robotic that I added as a sparkle of like the character and also like what happens in the scene as well.
Don't ask me now.
Okay, turning the camera off.
No, it's been, I think it's too early to say. It's been for sure I mean, it's an amazing honor to get to do something like this, and it's our first like biggest production for that many people on the stage of an opera, and of course it's also a lot of responsibility, and with responsibility comes a bit of stress. But I have to say that the team is healthy stress. Yes, the team is very good. I'm very happy I have Dorotea in my side, and the whole like the scenographer and costume designer, the light designers are doing an amazing job. Also the projection designer, multimedia. There's so many people behind such a production, and it's incredible. The dancers as well. Like for them it's also like something a bit new, it's a bit different. It's not what we normally show on this stage. Also to work with the musicians, they're also doing an amazing job because they play, and at the same time there's also the recording. So it's kind of a hybrid approach on the music, and
also the choir here that I could record some time ago, 1 month ago, a little bit more. And like the whole organization that happened before, in my case, as it's shifted a little bit earlier, and it was really an amazing work, and also a lot of like support.
So we invite you on the 24th of April and throughout 6 other performances until the end of April on the stage of Opera Bałtycka. Zapraszamy.
Grazie mille.